Okay, we're on the east side of the structure. Structure faces north. This is the master bedroom windows. These weeps right here, these windows, they should have weir traps. Okay, little flaps right in there is what some people call them, but they're actually weir traps. And the reason being is wind will blow and it can make whistling sounds, but more importantly, wind-driven rain can go in there, and I've seen this happen. Okay, with another one of my clients, and water was forced inside on the windowsill. It's pretty dramatic. It was a pretty dramatic rain too. Okay, lawn sprinkler heads should not be closer to the structure than 12 inches. Okay, we've got weep holes. Okay, I'm not seeing any control joints. So we're making our own. We've got some stair-step cracks through the brick and mortar right here. Vertical cracks, stair-step cracks and repair. It's that space right there, right through here. Okay, still on the east side of the house. This is the electric meter. It's below grade. All right, there's the grounding rod right in there somewhere. Okay, this box should have been sealed around this edge and the top edge, not the bottom edge, but the sides and the top edges should have been sealed. Now this is the condensing unit for the cooling system in the house. All right, we do not have an electric disconnect. There's no electric disconnect present. This foam is no longer acceptable because see how soft that is? Squirrels, sunlight, lots of abuse. It should be a rigid plastic cover. Again, by today's standards. Alright, these Schrader valve caps, service ports, refrigerant service ports, they should be anti-theft. Keeps kids from wolfing Freon. Alright, there's the data plate right there. Got a still image of that. It's 3.5 ton system. Alright, 3.5 ton system. It's 17 years old. They're engineered on paper to last 20. They might last longer than that. But in this part of the country, after about 14, it's given everything you expect it to give. And anything else it has to give you is going to be a gift. Alright? It's 17 years old. The refrigerant in this unit is R22. Now if it works, it works. But it's going to cost you a fortune to have this thing serviced if you need refrigerant. Alright? It's an obsolete system. You should have a 410 system or some other newer refrigerant. Again, it's just a dated system. Alright, it's 3.5 tons, I believe I said that. It's 17 years old. Oh, and it's 10 SEER. And again, if it's working, it's working, but 10 SEER is not very energy efficient. It's not level either. And we'll come along here. Excuse me. This is the drain line for your emergency fan, for the evaporator coil that goes to this condensing unit. It's supposed to be in front of an obvious place, in front of a window. It's just be over a window. And that could be draining forever, and you would never notice that. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay? Rain gutters are above grade. Come along here. See these corners? Some people call them pops. Corner pops, haha. Shrinkage cracks. Call it what you want. I like shrinkage cracks because it's the right name. That does not affect this foundation. Okay? It might hold a brick up. It might be cosmetic. But it does not affect your foundation. Okay, moving along here. Wood mulch underneath the eave. Alright? So that's conducive to wood destroying insects. It just is. Everybody has it, I get that. It looks like the windows were replaced relatively recent. They do not appear to be original to the structure. Coming on along here. This rain gutter right here. He's leaking. Right there. Or he will leak. He's been leaking. Okay, this little planter box. That should be resealed with mastic. They had a mastic in there at one time. But if you're going to use this, if you're going to plant stuff in it, it needs to be resealed with mastic so that it makes it watertight. And if you don't do that, you're going to regret it. Okay? Now, these light fixtures, somebody's tried to seal them up. I get that, but they were kind of hasty in the application. They didn't reach a lot of places, and the way they put it, it's already dried and cracking away from the they just could have done a more diligent job about that. Now coming along here with this wood mulch that's conducive to wood destroying insects, it's kind of high here. It's kind of high here. And I'm going to show you some other examples. You know, missing a brick right there. Okay, when it's high in certain specific areas, that's indicative. Okay, that indicates closer than 12 inches. Indicates that there was probably foundation repair done on the structure. Out here, inside the yard where it needs to be, this is the check valve for the lawn sprinkler system. And just like these ports, okay, they have these little rubber booties on them. You should have rubber booty on that as well. You don't. It should be excavated and lined with gravel. Okay, a little closer to the parkway sidewalk. That is a backflow prevention device besides your check valve, and it's got a shut-off valve, which is a good thing. A lot of houses this age don't have that, so I'd have written it up if it didn't. Okay, you're supposed to service these guys every year. Nobody does it, I get that. But you are, and it hasn't been. It's not right. Alright. Now inside the parkway sidewalk, this is the water meter. Okay. Now go in here inside this dial. Okay. Right there, that little triangular red thing, that's the cheater wheel, cheater paddle. Cheater paddle. Flow indicator is what it really is. And if that's moving, you have water moving. Okay? And if you can't find the leak, it's someplace you can't see. Alright? We'll get that put together here in a minute. I promise. Moving on along. Okay, storm doors are beyond the scope of this inspection. I'll make some comment on them. This is the front exterior. This guy's kind of neat, okay, because he has a weather cover, an in-use cover, so you can plug stuff up in and see how he's doing, and Christmas lights or whatever. Moving on along here. Alright, we got power. No GFCI. Ground fault circuit interruption. GFCI. You don't have any on the front porch. Doorbell's not illuminated. Not sealed. Doorbell works. I'm moving on along. Wood mulch. As I mentioned before, you got your high spots and sections. We are trying to seal this. I didn't even get behind there. Okay. We got soffit vents. Got ridge vents on the top. This is where I took the water pressure. It's 55 psi. Now, this is the same front yard and backyard, and that vacuum breakers are not present. See right there, 55. Okay. I've got a still image of it. And I can get that. Go along here. This is the clean out. Got little stair step cracks under the kitchen window. That's your clean out. That's the only clean out I could find so far. That's called a dollar plug because it cost about $1 back in the day, and that guy's kind of cracking. Alright, it probably needs to be replaced. They don't cost $1 anymore. They're not that expensive. This is the first crack I've seen in the foundation. Right here. Alright. I'll keep looking. First one I've seen. Get your vertical cracks right in here. It's because you don't have control joints. You don't have expansion joints. Okay, you get this much wall, it's going to move. They should put control joints in here. It's in the same way. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out when I get inside. Moving along, this is the laundry. Or a bathroom. Bathroom and laundry, something like that. Okay, this is your clothes dryer vent. Okay. That was creepy. Anyway, look at underneath there. Maybe you saw it. You will. High soil. This is the water heater pressure relief valve drain line, and they're not supposed to terminate higher from the ground than 6 inches. We're closer than 4, but it's higher than 6 inches. This is the control wires for your lawn sprinkler system. This is the gas coming in the house. It's your main gas shutoff. This valve, this handle, okay, is parallel with the pipe, and the gas is on. If it's perpendicular, you've turned the gas off, in case you have to do something like that. And again, we got some more stair step cracks. Moving right on along. Oh, I forgot to open that door. Oh well. We'll catch it on the interior. Okay, this is garage casement. Okay, it's not supposed to be in direct contact with the cement like that. Water can wick up off of the cement. The capillary action. The water will wick up in here and it'll rot. And that shouldn't have been done that way. Okay. Coming along here again, nice and low, mulch, but nice and low, and it's high. I'm thinking foundation repair. Coming along here, this exterior receptacle outlet. Okay, he doesn't have a bubble cover. He doesn't have an end-use cover. So if you plug something in, all that cover does is protect it, you know, from rain when you're not using it. I get my tools. There we go. Got too much stuff in my pockets. Alright. Yeah, we got power. No GFCI. No GFCI on the exterior. There's another storm door. Now this one has a gap at the bottom of it between the threshold and the storm door. I'm not sure about the other one yet. This light fixture wasn't sealed at all. Moving along. Okay, this is the first bedroom, I guess. Anyway, it's the southwest bedroom. We got some cracks between the brick and wall. Cracks on both sides of the window, right there. Alright, they're going that way and they're going that way. Diagonal that way and diagonal that way. So this is fallen. Alright, this is falling right here. We've got a form board. It's not going to be good. Turn myself off form boards. Okay, I don't know why they left that there. It's weird. Moving on along. More exterior light fixtures. The back faucet, as I mentioned. They don't have vacuum breakers. Another corner pop. Okay. Since this is where we started. This is where we began.